On the dark night of 8th August 1963, a Royal Mail train was racing from Glasgow to London carrying bags full of cash worth what would be about 67 million today, nearly 800 crore. The train driver, Jack Mills, was speeding through the night when suddenly a red signal flashed at a crossing where trains normally never stopped. Confused but cautious, he applied the brakes and brought the train to a halt in the silent countryside. What he didn't know was that this red signal was fake, part of a perfectly crafted plan that would soon become known as the Great Train Robbery, one of the most daring robberies in history. Months earlier, a group of London criminals led by Bruce Reynolds had begun planning the heist after receiving secret information from an unknown insider within the Royal Mail. The tip revealed that a special carriage called the High Value Package, HVP coach, used for transporting large amounts of cash, would be carrying an unusually huge amount of money due to a recent bank holiday weekend. Normally it held around $300,000, but that night it contained nearly $3 million. Even better for the criminals, the security alarm system that had been installed in most HVP carriages was out of service that day, forcing the railway to use an older carriage without alarms. Reynolds and his team partnered with another experienced gang known as the South Coast Raiders, forming a crew of more than 15 men determined to pull off the robbery without firing a single shot. Their plan was precise: tamper with the signal lights, stop the train, detach the engine and the first two carriages, and drive them to a nearby bridge where trucks would be waiting. Around 3:00 a.m. near Sears Crossing, one gang member covered the green signal with a glove and powered the red light with a battery. When the train stopped, the assistant driver stepped down to use the trackside phone but discovered the line had been cut. Suddenly, the robbers jumped out of the bushes, captured him, and climbed into the engine. When Jack Mills resisted, he was struck with an iron rod and knocked unconscious. The gang quickly detached the engine and the first two carriages, including the HVP coach, and planned to drive them 1 kilometer to Bredigo Bridge, where their truck waited below. They had even brought a retired train driver to operate the engine, but he panicked when he saw the modern controls. Desperate, the robbers revived Mills and forced him to drive the train to the bridge. Once there, they smashed open the HVP carriage, overpowered the 5 postal workers inside, and discovered 128 sacks filled with banknotes, £1, £5, and 10-shilling notes weighing nearly 2.5 tons. Working quickly, the gang formed a human chain and loaded 120 sacks into their truck in just 15 minutes, leaving only 8 behind before escaping in an Austin Lodestar truck and 2